Okay, good morning 5C. This is the second part of the lesson today. Okay, just now we went through yesterday's homework where we saw how the symbols were used to construct an electric circuit diagram. Okay, so this part is I'm going to go through with you how to draw using the questions in the worksheet. So what I want you to do is I want you to draw together with me and see whether you know how to draw or not. Okay, you can actually pause the video, try it out yourself, and then after that, once you're done, continue the videos to see whether you have drawn correctly with me. So I'm looking at this worksheet, electric circuits, worksheet 5, worksheet 1. Okay, so make sure you get the right worksheet and it looks like this. Okay, so the first one has been drawn for you already. First, you draw the parts down according to where they are. Battery, this is the positive end, this is negative end, a bulb, and a closed circuit, a closed switch. Connect them with a wire. Okay, like what I went through during the worksheet just now. So the next one, well, let's try to draw this. Okay, so let us draw in the parts first, then draw in the wires. Always draw the parts in first, then the wires. So I have my two batteries here, and I know that this is my positive. This is the I can see the button is here. So this is my positive, this is my negative, this is my positive, this is my negative. So I'll draw the batteries in first. So batteries are here. So I will draw I can draw like that, a positive and a negative, a positive and a negative. Okay, then after that I can draw this switch and I know this is a closed switch. Okay, I know that this is a closed switch. So okay, let me make it smaller so you can see. Okay, so this is a closed switch. So now I draw in a closed switch. How does a closed switch look like? It's a circle, two circles actually, and then the line will join both circles. This is a closed switch, and then I have a bulb which is here. So I'm going to draw a bulb which is a circle and a cross. So first step, always draw in the parts first, and then now second part will connect all the wires together. Remember to use a ruler and a pencil to draw this. So let's connect them together. Battery to the closed switch. So I have a line coming here, and then the line will be connected to the switch, and then after that the switch connected to the bulb. So a line out here going towards the bulb. Okay, it must be straight. Make sure you use a ruler, and then after that connect to the bulb. Make sure your line don't cut across the bulb. You must touch the bulb, and then another line continues from the other side. And now we complete the circuit by drawing to the negative end of the battery. Okay, something like that. So all you need to do, draw the parts down first according to the plus minus, draw the switch, draw in the bulb, and connect it according to what you see. Okay, so it's quite straightforward. Okay, next one. Let's draw the this this circuit that we see. So it doesn't matter whether it looks complicated or not, always follow the steps. Draw in the parts, then draw in the wires. So I see here, okay, let me just highlight for you. Okay, I see that there are 4 batteries here. I write down the terminals that I see. I know this is a minus, this is a plus, it's a minus, this is a plus, it's a minus, this is a plus, it's a minus, and this is a plus. Okay, so all I need to do is to draw in my battery. So if you are here, I also draw it the same place. I won't draw it anywhere else. So let's start drawing. Short line, long line, positive, short line, long line, short line, long line, and short line, long line. Okay, so 1 battery, 2 batteries, 3 batteries, and 4 batteries. I have a switch here, so I will draw my switch over here. So is it open or close switch? Look carefully. This is a open switch. You see that there's a gap. So let's write it down here. This is a open switch. Okay, this is an open switch followed by 2 bulbs. Okay, so let's copy the switch first. It's an open switch, so I will draw a diagonal line not touching the other circle, and then I have two bulbs here side by side, so I'll draw two bulbs, one bulb and two bulbs. Okay, so always draw in the parts first. For batteries, open switch, two bulbs. Now let's go and connect them according to how they are connected in the diagram. So I will start from the battery. So I will join the positive end to the open switch, and then after that I will join the switch to the bulb. Make sure all the parts are connected. Okay, after that join the two bulbs together. Okay, after that join the bulbs to the negative end of the battery. Okay, so this is how it looks like. um, two bulbs, open switch for batteries, connect it in the way that is shown in the diagram given to you. Okay, so it's not difficult. All you need to do is just draw the parts in first, then connect them according to what you see in the diagram. Okay, let's go on to the next two. Okay, now it gets a bit more complicated, but actually they are totally the same thing. Okay, now instead of three batteries together, now they have three batteries but connected with wires. So same thing, doesn't matter. Let's identify the positive and the negative terminal of the battery. I have a positive here, I have a negative here, positive here, negative here. Okay, negative here, positive here. Okay, so draw in the batteries first. So what I have is, actually if you extend everything, right, it looks the same. As in, if you pull this long S shape, this whole wire, if you pull it out, right, it's actually the same thing. So I'm gonna do something with this later. Let me draw the bulb in first. So I have a bulb that is here. Let's draw a circle and the bulb. Let's draw properly. Okay, let's draw the circle first, followed by the cross. So this is the bulb, and then I have a open switch here. Let's identify it first. Open switch. Okay, so let's draw in the open switch, two circle but the line not touching each other. So this is open switch. So you realize if you extend this out, there's actually three consecutive wires, three consecutive batteries connected by wires. So what I need to do is actually to do this. The positive end is connected to the bulb, so I will do the positive end here. I'll keep it away from each other. Okay, maybe I should draw higher. Okay, something like that. Here's one battery. I'm gonna put a bit of space in between. And the third battery. Remember, battery must be joined positive to negative. Okay, so this is my battery. Okay, the last line looks a bit weird, so let's take away the last line. Okay, over here. Okay, done. Okay, so I'm not gonna draw like this. I'm gonna extend everything out until it becomes a straight line over here, and then you realize it's the positive end that is facing the bulb later, and then after that three batteries consecutively, and then the um, open switch here. So once I'm done with the parts, all I need to do is to connect them together with the wires. So I'm gonna start with the switch. Switch goes to the negative end of the battery. Like this. Then after that, there are wires in between the batteries, so I have to draw the wires in between the batteries. So the positive end will go to the negative end of the battery. Same thing, the positive end go to the negative end of the battery. Okay, make sure that it doesn't um make sure that the wire doesn't go straight across. Okay, it must connect to the negative side, and then one connect from the positive to the negative terminal. Okay, and then from the last battery, the positive end will connect to the uh, light bulb. Okay, and then from the light bulb, connect back to the open switch. Okay, and this is how you draw the circuit diagram. Okay, so it's quite straightforward. Always draw the parts down, although it looks complicated. Always draw the parts down. Draw the bulb, draw the switch, and you get what you need to do. Okay, so the very last one also quite complicated. Doesn't matter. Let's try to. It looks complicated, but actually it's quite straightforward. Okay, so I have a open switch. I have a closed switch. So let's identify the switch first. This is a open switch. And then on the other side, I have a closed switch. Okay, and then after that, I have my battery, which I'm going to write the plus and minus. This is a plus, this is a minus, this is a plus, this is a minus. Okay, and I have two bulbs here. So maybe let's draw from here first because this part is slightly more difficult. So let's start drawing. Let me draw my closed switch, which is here. So two circles and closed. Okay, closed switch is two circles represented by a line across, followed by my bulb, which is here, circle and across. There's another bulb in the center, so circle and across. And then after that, I have an open switch here, so I will draw uh, two circles, but then the switch is open. And then two batteries here, same thing. If I extend this wire here, you realize that the positive end will join to my switch over here, negative end will be joining to this second battery here. So all you need to do is to draw something like this: a long line for the plus, shorter line for minus, long line for plus, shorter line for minus. Okay, and then this is all the parts you need to draw. So always draw in the parts first. Now with all the parts ready, now I will draw in the wires. So let's start from this part. Close switch to the bulb. So let's draw a line from the close switch to the bulb. And then the bulb will join up to the other bulb. So just follow accordingly to what you see. Okay, but I will draw a very long line across until here to a negative end. Okay, of course let's join in the bulbs first. So this switch is also connected to the open switch. Okay, and then there's a line coming down to the center bulb. And then after that, the center bulb will be connected to this junction. Okay, and then after that, okay, maybe make it shorter. Okay, something like that. All right. Okay, so after that, we will join into the negative end. Okay, we will join the uh, wires to negative end. Then after that, the positive end, we will join back to the switch, open switch. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, once you're done, you should check. So what happens is that I have a closed switch, I have an open switch, I have a bulb here. I have a bulb here. I have two batteries. Oh, I forgot. In between there must be a wire. So I nearly forgot about this. Okay, so what I did was, what I should do is I should also connect the positive to the negative end of the battery together. Something like that. Okay. Alright, so this is how it looks like. I'm kind of missed out the wire in between. I must make sure it's there because there is the wire over here. Alright. Okay, they are not like joining ends, the positive and the negative together. Okay, so first step, always draw in the parts, then after that draw in the wires according to how you see them. All right, so I hope you have done question one with me. You can pause the video, you can rewind, you draw again to try again to make sure you really know how to draw. It's very fun to draw, so please try to draw yourself and then check back on the video for the answers. Okay, thank you.